All right, we are going to continue with algebraic equations. In this case, we're dealing with multiplication. Anytime you have a number next to a variable, that is exactly the same as 8 times x. So 8x, 8 times x. They just eliminate the little multiplication sign. And that is anytime you've got a number and a variable side by side, that will be a multiplication problem. And these are one-step algebraic. Again, it takes me a lot longer to write this than it does to say it. Algebraic equations. Multiplication. All right, let's try these. Now, when you're adding and subtracting, the opposite of adding is subtracting. The opposite of subtracting is adding. Here, we've got a multiplication problem. So what's the opposite of multiplying? It's dividing. We are going to separate the 8 from the x because we want one variable on one side and one number on the other. And so we need to separate these two, and we're going to do that by dividing. We're going to divide out the 8. So 8x divided by 8, which means we have to do the exact same thing on this side. 24 divided by 8. 8x divided by 8 is just x. That's it. So bring your x down, bring your equal sign down. 24 divided by 8 is 3. Now, when you have an x all by itself, or any letter, any variable, it's the exact same thing as 1x. We just don't use the 1. So anytime you see an x all by its lonesome, it's the same as 1x. All right, let's try this one. We've got 6x equals 30. We need to separate the 6 and the x, so we're going to divide it out. And we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. 6x divided by 6 is 1x. Bring down the equal sign. 30 divided by 6 is 5. Now, the great thing is you can check your work. Plug that 5 into x. So your equation is 6 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. Look at that. So 6 times 5 equals 30. All right, let's go over to this one. This one's in a different order. It does not matter. We're still going for a variable on one side, a number on the other. We need to separate the 5 and the x. So we're going to divide out the 5 on both sides. 5x divided by 5 is just x. Down your equal sign, 20 divided by 5 is 4.